A while for you guys to get in here, so I will wait patiently. Haven't been live in forever on this channel. So let's see who joins us. I'm gonna wait because I can see, oh, there I am. Hello, everybody. Welcome to mine and Brian's apartment, and happy Wednesday, everyone. Brian is working, so it's just me here at the house. So see if anybody's out there. Let's see. I wanted to see something. I wanted to see when the last time I went live on this channel was. Seems like forever. Hello, Donna. Good to see you. How is Texas? Hi, Lois. How are you? Hi, Trisha. Good to see you. See who all comes in here. Did I meet anybody on the way? Hey, Rain's World, good to see you. Happy Wednesday, Jennifer, hello. I am doing great. I had a staff meeting this morning, and I had to be there this morning at like 9 o'clock. Hi, Annette, thanks for modding today, good to see you. Hi, Annie. Hi, Rosemary from Ohio. Yeah, I had a staff meeting at 9. I left my house at 7. I did get there at like 8:15. Which was really good, but it did take a while. Lots of traffic in the morning. I'm not used to that since I go to work at night. And anyway, the staff meeting was really good. It went over about 30 minutes, so I got like 3.5 hours of extra pay. So that's always a good thing, especially with the wedding coming up. So yeah, I wanted to look at this real quick. This is bugging me. I gotta see this. Let me look. Hi, Donna. I know it is 45 days, guys. The wedding is in 45 days. I'm a bit overwhelmed, but I'm okay. Carrie Hofer, hey girl, $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Carrie. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here to mod as well. We got you and Annette. Lori said she may be here. She gets off in time. Doing good. Texas Clear Lake is rainy today. You know, I saw that horrible shooting in Dallas and it was raining. So I was wondering if, sorry, I just ate a peach, apologizing. It's still right here. Hi, Odie Ann, good to see you. Deanne, I need to start calling you Deanne because I see that. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna look because this is bugging me. I wanna see. I feel like I haven't done a live in a while. 2 months, people. Hi, Kathy Ross. Hi, my friend Nancy. Hello, Nancy, we're gonna see each other soon. Time is ticking really fast. Yeah, wedding will be here before we know it. Just crazy. I still can't believe it. Yeah. So soon, I know, it's insane. Brian and I spent the day together, which by the way, he said to thank you all for the birthday wishes and that he had a great birthday. He came home yesterday and needed to sleep because he had worked all night. I did not, I got to sleep. And so while he napped, I went out and got him a new shirt, got him a couple of balloons, and took him out to a late lunch at Texas Roadhouse and treated him. So that was his birthday. Hi, Marlene. Good to see you. Yeah, so it was a fun day. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. We did have a fun. He loved the shirt, Annette. He actually wore it yesterday when we went out to lunch. It looked great on him. It's a blue plaid, and it looks so good on him. Oh, is he Rain's World? Yeah. Yeah, so is my dad. My dad's birthday was the 19th, and Brian has some of my dad's characteristics. Hi, Juanita. I am having a great day. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling with the finger, so I apologize. I'm wearing a shirt today that I found in my closet that had the tags on it. I finally cleaned up. Let me show you. There was a bunch of stuff right there. I cleaned it all up. Just my garbage needs to go out, but I cleaned it up today. My mom's would have been the 16th. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kathy. I know. I always do that in March. Hi, Shelly McBay. My mom's birthday was in March, and I always think about that. But anyway, I did clean that. I didn't clean it. I moved it. I I don't have time to go through 15 boxes and bags of stuff. So I moved it. Brian said, just move it to the guest bedroom. We'll deal with it later. Just get it out of the living room. So it's out of the living room now. So I still have a few things on the counter that I need to get rid of that are on my bar. But I should be able to do that today. And I'm actually off the rest of today. I don't work tonight, and I am off tomorrow, and I don't work tomorrow night. So super excited about that. I've got a lot of things I want to get done. We'll see if we get it all done. I have lots. I have several loads of laundry I need to do. Oh, but this shirt, let me show you. It's very cropped. It's cropped to here, and it's a small. So how I'm fitting in a small, I have no idea. No idea. The dieting is not going well, and I don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore. And I need to care, but I don't care right now. I have lots to tell you. Lots to tell you. I don't want to rush into anything. I want to take it slow. We'll deal with it all. I made a list. Oh, thank you, Annette. Yeah, I like the color. I don't really wear this color much. So figured why not? Anyway, so I made a list of everything I wanted to talk to you guys about. First was, sorry, I haven't gone live in a while, 2 months to be exact. Brian's birthday, he said to tell you all thank you. Giving up on the dieting. Let me just tell you why. Right now is probably the most stressful and wonderful time of my life. I haven't been at this stage in my life, since I was 19. So I don't even know what to think. I'm so excited, but I don't know what to expect. This is Brian and I's big day, and I want it to go perfect, and I want everything to fall into place. And we were talking on the phone this morning, and I was saying the things I need to get done that Saturday morning. And he's like, baby, don't schedule so much because you're gonna run out of time, basically. He said, I know you. You're gonna try to do too much on that Saturday. And me and the girls want to go get our hair done at the dry bar. Well, some of you girls don't know that, but we've been talking, me and Tori have talked about it, but all of us go to the dry bar together. My 3 bridesmaids, well, my 2 bridesmaids, my maid of honor and me, go to the dry bar, get our hair done for the wedding. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, but that's one thing we have to do. That's going to probably take an hour and a half of our time to go get our hair done, but it'll be great. We'll all have our hair done for the wedding that day, and then we won't have to mess with it later. And then we've got to pick up the food and stuff and get that over, Anyway, that's pretty much all. Does that sound good, Carrie? Yeah, I'm excited for that. I think that would be really fun to go do that. That was Tori's idea. So yeah, I was thinking that, and then one of my nails broke. You can see it. They're all pointed. That one's not. So I need to get my nails done at some point. I know I'm probably going to get my nails done that week before I even go to Vegas, and I think they'll be fine during the week. I don't know if I get there on Wednesday. I'm getting there Wednesday. The wedding's not till Saturday. Brian's not getting there till Friday, so I'll have some time. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. Yeah. So Brian won't get there till Friday. I don't know what's going to happen on Friday at all. Don't have any plans for Friday. So I don't know how this is all going down. I've got several family members coming in on Thursday, some coming in on Friday. Brian's family, I think, is all getting there Friday. It's going to all work out. I know it is, but I am a planner, and it's hard to plan when it's so many people. So anyway, it's going to work out. It's going to all work out. I'm very excited for it. Yeah, so for the wedding, how soon do you have to return to work after the wedding? An entire week. I have the whole week off after the wedding. The entire week off. And as of right now, Brian has the whole week off. but we don't know what we're gonna do. We don't have set in stone plans of what we're gonna do after the wedding. Do a French or American manicure will last through many days. Well, Lisa, my nails last forever doing the dipped, and I do love the dipped. I'm not wearing my original wedding dress. I actually sent it back this week. It was a very fitted white dress, very cute, but very fitted. I bought a piece of shapewear to wear under it, thinking it would make it look good. It still didn't. And okay, Lisa, I'll look into that for sure. But it just wasn't working out. It just did not look good on my body. And I still have to get my dress hemmed. So I had bought a second dress that is very cute. That is true, Nancy. That is very true. But this one is white with the same periwinkle blue in it that my bridesmaids are wearing. And I think it's gonna be perfect. It's not solid white. I think that is okay. This is my second marriage. I am not gung-ho on the white, that it has to be white. And this dress is really pretty. I love it. Thank you, Annette. Yeah, you've seen it. I think it's gonna be really pretty. Bad thing is I haven't tried it on, but this one is forgiving. The waist is fitted and then it flows. So I don't think we're gonna have the same problem with this one. Thank you, Lisa. I hope so. Brian doesn't have his ring yet. We gotta go ring shopping, and Brian doesn't have anything he's wearing yet. Or Alex, his best man. They have nothing. So we still have to do that as well. We gotta pick up the wedding license on that Friday when Brian gets there. We gotta go straight to the courthouse and get the wedding license. I got to get that dress hemmed. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I know, Lisa. I wish you could be there too. I would have loved to have had you there, but I totally understand. But it's going to be, it's going to be a very special day, And I cannot wait to be his wife. I really can't. We talked about that yesterday when we were together. How cool it's going to be man and wife. It's going to be so amazing. Anyway, I'm not going to cry, but anyway, I did want to address something. Yeah, that would be awesome, Lisa. With us living so close to Vegas, we can get away there a lot. We've got 2 trips planned to Vegas before the wedding. The wedding's 45 days away. We're going to Vegas twice. You will see us on our slots of fun with Brian and Debbie. You will see those lives when we go, because we will be doing that. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Lois, to say that. They're all the best mods. I call them my dream team because they are so good. Anyway, so Brian and I have a couple of trips to Vegas coming up in October. So we're very excited for those. Vegas for us is like 3.5 hours, sometimes less. And Resorts World is amazing, and we get amazing rooms. Did you, Lisa? It was so fun. If you haven't seen that, guys, go over to Adventures with Brian and Debbie and watch our Dave and Buster trip. It was so fun. I really did beat him in almost all the games. I just sucked at the basketball game. But everything else, I did really well. But that was a fun video to film. We had such a great time at Dave and Buster's. We want to go back just for fun and just have, just no filming, just have fun, the 2 of us. That was a cool place. We did have a lot of fun. Thank you, Lisa. I'm so glad you said that, because we do. We love that little channel. I think there may be in the future just Adventures with Brian and Debbie is lots of fun with Brian and Debbie and this channel. That's kind of where it's going towards. And I think, did you end up saving your tickets? Oh, Annette, yes, we did. We saved them we're going to take them the next time we go and try to get something better. There wasn't a prize we really wanted. Hey, Open Eyes, I enjoyed Tom's farm video. Always pass it. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, we're looking for another place to film. Not this weekend because I work Friday and Saturday, so we cannot film this weekend. But the next weekend, we're really looking at a really cool place we wanna film at. Hi, Lori. Miss Slots on Fire. So good to see you. So yeah, we'll get to that. You know, we have just as much fun finding these places and filming at them as y'all have watching them. When we got married in Vegas 13 years ago, 2 weeks, my husband and the best man rented tuxes. The airline put them on hangers on the plane in the soup. So not lost. Oh, that is so awesome, Kim. Well, we're driving, Kim. So, Brian, actually, it's going to be more of a casual wedding. And, you know, we may just get, you know, a pair of slacks and a really nice shirt, maybe. I don't know yet. We will find out. We will find out when we get a little closer. Brian and I are really, you know, now that we're getting closer, it's getting kind of like, oh my goodness. Like Brian said, seemed like it was close 9 months ago. Now it's really close. It really is. It's really close. So, yeah, we're ready. We're ready. I'm ready to walk down that aisle, my dad on my arm, you know, which is really cool, or me on my dad's arm, you know, and walk to Brian and then spend the rest of my life with him. So how cool is that? So yeah, that's coming up. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty incredible. And you know, with the week that I've had, I will honestly tell y'all, I have cried. I know, I'm going to cry right now, but I have cried more this week than I have cried in my whole life in the last 2 weeks. This Charlie Kirk thing hit me really hard. Seeing that woman and those 2 babies left without a husband and a dad tore me apart. But what hurt me more were the people that sent me messages, you know, that were not nice because I supported him. And, you know, if you support him or not, somebody lost their dad. Somebody lost their husband. And that funeral that day, I sat and watched it. And I guess dummy me, I posted that I'm watching it. And I had so many people unsubscribe. And I'm thinking, what kind of world do we live in, people, that you can fault somebody for feeling something? I don't understand. And, you know, it sucks, but it's, I agree, Annie, I agree. And, you know, watching that funeral, he was a great man. All of it was it was just such a tragedy. And, you know, you guys know I'm a Christian. You know I am. I've never hid that from you. You know I'm a Christian. You know what I believe and where I stand. And to see my God glorified that day in that funeral and to have people treat me so badly, it was not right. It was just not right. So that's why I know, Carrie, it's true, Nancy, and this is my thing. Evil does exist. It does. And this is my thing. This is why I did too, Darcy. I did too. And this is the thing, guys. That slot channel has hurt me a lot through the years. It's hurt me a whole lot through the years. People have hurt me. You know, things have been said over there. That channel doesn't have my heart anymore. It doesn't have my heart. And thank you, Marlene. And it's frustrating because I try so hard to love that channel because it was my baby. I started it all by myself. You know, during COVID, it meant so much to me, you know. I got to meet so many amazing people, and it's brought so much to my life. But now I feel like I can't post what I want. I can't do what I want. And it makes me so mad. On this one, this is Nurse Debbie. This is about my life. But that one is a slot channel, and people just want you talking about slots. And that's not all of it. Anyway, don't forget the marriage certificate. We got ours in Clark County in 2 days. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yes, I'm picking it up on Friday. I've already got it online. But I know, Juanita. I know. So anyway, I'm sorry to go on that little rant, but things hurt my heart this week. They really did. I couldn't even say something to Brian without just breaking down in tears. He's probably going, oh my goodness, but I did. Like this morning, I came in here and I saw the YouTube video of Chris Tomlin singing Holy at the funeral. And I told Brian, I bet that was the coolest thing for Chris to look out, because I've seen Chris Tomlin in concert many times, but to look out and see all those 100,000 people singing Holy with him. It was overwhelming. And I was crying this morning, and Brian's like, oh, anyway, he said, I saw it, baby. I watched it. I know. But, you know, sometimes things just touch me. I am affected by things. Things make me cry. I am not a stoic person. I'm never going to be. Things that are emotional, I'm going to cry. I will. I didn't cry for probably 5 years because I was on antidepressants with my ex. The counselor gave me antidepressants, she said, so I could deal with him, literally. They made me where I could not cry. Things would upset me, but tears would not come out of my eyes, literally. When I got off those antidepressants, all of a sudden I was able to feel again. And I have been off of them now for like 7 years, and it has been the best 7 years because I can feel. Really, Annie? You know, it's crazy, but I didn't know. Oh, that's so sweet, Rosemary. You know, I knew him just from YouTube, you know, just seeing him debate kids and how cool that was. I didn't know. Yes, Rain's World, they did. I felt like I was just going through the motions of life. And anyway, you know, I've been off of them it may even be longer than that. I got on them in the year 2000. And I think I got off of them in like 2017 when I got divorced, literally, is when I got off the pills. But yeah, it's, you know, it just controlled my life. And I didn't have emotion. And now, oh my goodness, I feel everything. I mean, I really do. I feel everything. I agree, Lisa. You know, I told Brian this morning, I said, I want to go to church next weekend. We can't go this weekend. I work all weekend. But I said, we're not going to Vegas the first weekend of October. I said, can we go to church? He's like, yeah, you know, let's go to, you know, because I want to go. I mean, I want to go every weekend. And I do watch online when I don't go. But just to be in the presence of other believers in a church, I need that. I need that a lot. So anyway, sorry. I don't know how I ended up there, but I'm glad I ended up there. That needed to be said because it just needed to be said. Anyway, so what else can I tell y'all about my life? There's not a whole lot to be said. No, I'm not streaming the wedding, Kathy. I never was. I'm just going to film it. Somebody's going to film it for me. And yes, Carrie, so true. Thank you, Rain's World. We do, Nancy. I'm just going to film it because I'm going to have music in it and I would get a copyright in the live and you wouldn't hear anything. This way I can put different music while I'm walking down the aisle that you guys can see at a later date. There may be something said or done that we maybe we're live and we go, oh shoot, we can't say that because we're live. You know, we don't want everybody to hear this. So we're not going to do it live, but I do have somebody filming it for me, and we will release it later in the week, but definitely not live streaming our wedding. There are certain things that need to be sacred, and that is, and we want to share that moment with just our family and friends, and then you guys can see it after. So hopefully, yeah, we will post pictures, Annie. Yes, we are, Kim. We have a lot of it out, a whole lot of it. Oh, thank you, Lois. I agree completely. I do. And when his wife said, I forgive you, to that, I thought, oh my goodness, I have so much unforgiven stuff in my heart. I need to do the same thing. Because these people didn't kill anybody. They just killed my spirit. And I need to just let go of that. Just let go of all that and just forgive them and move on, which I've been trying to do this week. I really have. I really have. Brian helps a lot. He really does. He tells me all the time, you know, tells me all the time what a great person I am and how lucky he is. And I told him, I agree, Annie. I agree. Yeah, Darcy, I agree too. And so pretty. Does she not have the most piercing blue eyes? Oh my goodness, such a pretty woman. Yeah, I can show you a few things. You want to see? I agree, Kim. I think we all did. I think I've showed y'all most of this. That is my little Stitch. This is my little girl. There's my big candy corn. There's my little girls that I love. We got this yesterday. We went to Ross. I did a shopping video, for Nurse Debbie. It'll come out later. But yeah, thought that was super cute. Brian just set it down here for now. Only other fall stuff we have out so far is our little picture of Mickey and Minnie. Kind of silly. But that's it. That's pretty much. Oh, and my Snoopy guy over there. We have him. And that's pretty much it. I have a lot from my old apartment that is in a storage box out there that I need to bring in. It's pillows and stuff like that. Cute pic. Which pic? Which pic? I don't know which one. Yeah, this stuff is really cute. Oh, the Disney picture. We got that at Ross. It was at Ross. I saw the same Snoopy at the new Hobby Lobby. That's where we got him, Carrie. You told me that. Yeah, the fall pic. Yeah, we got that at Ross. It was at Ross. And yes, Angela, we did get it at Ross. And a lot of the stuff that we got at Ross like a month ago is all gone. It's all gone. But I do have some fall pillows and stuff I need to bring in here. I don't have any fall. Oh, sure. I don't have any fall in like my bedroom or the bathrooms or anything. Brian and I were at Hobby Lobby yesterday. And they have, you know, this bathroom is frogs. We literally have frogs in there. And they have like a witch frog. And Brian's like, I don't want witch stuff. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's fine with me. So we didn't get any frog stuff. We'll probably just decorate in here. And this will be it for fall. But we did look at Christmas trees. And we found a Christmas tree we want. Oh, that's awesome, Carrie. No, it's not too early. We went to Hobby Lobby. Every row was Christmas. People, this is September. We haven't even had October. We haven't even had November. And the whole thing was Christmas. But we did find a Christmas tree. It was on sale. If we weren't saving everything for the wedding right now, we would have bought it because it was on sale. And it's a really pretty tree. It's 7.5 foot. I just don't know where we're going to put Right? Where are we putting the tree? I don't know. You do, Darcy, already? Oh my goodness, that's funny. I don't know where we're gonna put it. I really don't. Unless, the only thing I can think of is Costco is Christmas. We're supposed to go this next week. I think we could turn this, put this ottoman, what do you call this? I'm going blank. Love seat. Love seat. We could put this love seat over there and put the tree right here. 7.5 foot, Carrie. We have like 10-foot ceilings in here. So a 7.5 would be really pretty in here. And I would love to decorate it. I have all my Hallmark ornaments from Texas that my son brought. And just do a really pretty tree in here. But I don't know how we're going to make it fit. 1.5 chairs. Yes, Dakota, that's it. It is. I think it's a love seat. And if we turned the love seat, I think we could put it here. That's what I have. And of course, I got mine at Costco. Of course you did. The one at Hobby Lobby was like $200 and it was flocked. And Brian said it was snow. And I said, actually, it's a flock tree. Because we used to actually pay money to get them flocked. I do too, Lori. Christmas is just my favorite holiday. Oh, and I'm off Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve and Christmas Day this year. I just have to work New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I don't care. Who cares? If I'm off for Thanksgiving and Christmas with Brian, I'm happy. So yeah, that's the plan. We are off together and yay, yay, yay. Anyway, I've got to find a place to hem the dress. The dress is too long. Debbie, you have 45 days for your wedding. I wish you all the happiness. But thank you, Luz. We do have 45 days. It's crazy. It will be my first Christmas married. I know, Annie, we talked about that. That is going to be so cool. It's going to be our first Thanksgiving, our first Christmas. Yeah. How cool is that? It's actually going to be our third Christmas as friends, third Thanksgiving as friends, but it is going to be our first as man and wife. So pretty special, very excited for that. Yeah. Anything else I can tell you? I think I'm all out of stuff. I think I told you everything on my list, which is really good because I had a lot on my list. I did get Brian these 2 balloons at Dollar Tree. And at Dollar Tree, they just have balloons all over the store. And you just go pick, like they're already filled up. And this one was kind of squishy. Carrie, that's what I said. We're going to go to the dry bar, and I'm going to get beach waves. And we can all get beach waves if you want. We can all have little curls. Lois, that's what I'm hoping for. I haven't even looked. Flowers. That's on our list, Open Eyes. We haven't picked the flowers yet. I don't have any clue what I want. The place where we're getting married at can do the flowers for me. Just tell them like a few weeks before. So that's not a big deal, but I'm not wanting to spend that much, so we may not do that. Anyway, if you go, when I cashed out, she's like, oh, let me inflate those more for you. So she put more air in my balloons, and it worked out really good. And I gave him a card, and I don't know what he did with it, but I gave him a really pretty card. I read the card to Carrie, and Carrie said, that doesn't sound like a birthday card. She said, what did you say it sounded like, Carrie? I don't remember, but she said, that doesn't sound like a birthday card. Off topic, is anyone watching Dancing with the Stars? I am not. Oh, really, Carrie? I'm not, Jennifer. I wish I was. Everybody at my work has been watching Love Island. I don't watch that either. Brian and I very seldomly watch TV. Wedding vows. Yes, that's what you said. It sounded like wedding vows, but it was a birthday card. He said he really liked it. We pretty much watch Netflix or YouTube, and that is about it. But is Dancing with the Stars good? I don't even know who's on there this season. No idea. Don't have any idea. Y'all have to let me know because I do not watch it. I did get my roots done a few weeks ago. It's hanging in there. Pretty good. I may get them done one more time before the wedding, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited, guys. I'm so excited. I do work Friday and Saturday, and then I'm off. Oh, not the Golden Bachelor. You know, the first one I put in my application for it, and they told me I was too young. My knee is great, Kathy. It hasn't hurt at all. It hasn't been hurting me at all. But I haven't been walking. Just walking at work. That's all I've been doing. You know, that was a blessing in disguise that I was too young for the Golden Bachelor, because I ended up being a cougar and grabbing a guy much younger than me. So there you go. Anyway, I love it. Anyway, this cougar needs to go get a hot chocolate. You put in an application. I did, Carrie. I did. I was desperate. I had nothing. Nancy, you're a cougar too? I like being a cougar. Rawr. That's what I tell Brian. Rawr. I used to do that. I don't do that no more. That's silly. We don't do that anymore. Yeah, we put out a video today on our little slots of fun. And what you didn't see in the video, I'll tell y'all this. Sometimes Brian thinks I bring him bad luck when he's playing, when I'm losing. When I'm losing and he's winning, he's usually, go away, you get your bad energy away. He'll do that sometimes, and it hurts my feelings, but I don't ever say anything. So what he cut out of the first of the video was, don't come over here. And so when he said, what age does cougarism begin? I don't know. I'm 7 years older than Brian. So 7 to me is older. I don't know. Something like that. Survivor tonight. Oh, that's cool, Kim. Well, good luck to your person. That's right, Carrie. You are too. I forgot. So is Annette. Annette's a cougar too. All my friends are cougars, except Tori. Tori's husband is older. But, yeah, we're all cougars. Right, Annette? You, me? Well, Darcy, it's how old your boyfriend or your spouse is. Okay, Annette's 9 years older than Keenan. Well, when Brian and I get married, I will be 7 years older than Brian. Then I will be 8. So, yeah. Lori. I love that, Lori. That is true, Carrie. Lori, we're going to find you a youngin' too. And then you can be a cougar. I love it, Kim. Yeah, that's right, Carrie. You're 6 years older. Oh, well, he's older. Yeah, no, Darcy, it doesn't qualify. It's the woman being older than the man. If the woman's older than the man, they tend to call them cougars. When an older man gets a younger woman, they just think that's normal. I guess. I don't know. But I don't know. I think Brian and I look pretty much the same age. Do y'all think we do? Here, I'll show you. This is the picture on my phone. Let me get off my thing. Ah, dog it. Let me close it and then it'll go off. I'll show you. No, it's a sugar daddy. That's right. This is me and Brian's picture on my phone. I think we look the same age. Really, Juanita? That gives me hope. That is so cool. 7 years older and you've been together 38 years. See, if Brian and I are together 38 years, we'll be in our hundreds almost. Because we're getting together later in life. But that's okay. Like I told him, I get him for the best years of my life. I think. I'm very happy at this age. There's a lot to be happy for. Thank you, Lori. I hope I stay looking young. I don't want to ever look old. I mean, I am looking a little older, but not bad. I don't know if I want to live to it. I don't want to live to be 100. If I was 100, I would look like some of the patients that come to my hospital. They look really bad. Their skin is really bad. They're wrinkled. I don't want to be 100. I don't want to be 100. I don't think I'll live to 100. I think Jesus will return before I'm 100. We don't know when he will return, but I think it's going to be before I'm 100. Love is never too late. Will the wedding be live? JP83, it will not be live. It will be filmed and we will show it a few days later. Yes, Jennifer. Yes. I know, Carrie. I just feel like it's going to be in our lifetime. I don't know. I think it would be cool to be raptured and actually take your body and have it redone and pretty and going up to heaven. The best years. What a nice thing to say. It's true, Donna. I do. All the stresses of when you're young and you have a lot going on. Like I told Brian, I told him today, I told him this, and I know this is silly and I know I'm rambling, but when I was married before, my ex had a job. He was self-employed. So anytime I was home, I had to work for him. Oh, good, JP. Thank you. I had to work for him. So like, even when I was a nurse, I would have to come home and he would go, could you type a bid? Could you figure this? Could you do that? True, Dakota. Dakota, I can put, you know what? I can put labels on the, when I edit it, I can add names in and you can, that way you'll know. But I told Brian how wonderful it is that we have jobs. I agree, Lori. I agree. We have jobs that we can just come home and relax. We can leave the job at the job and actually just be with each other and not worry about work. And I love that. You know, I love having a job that when I walk out the door, it's okay, we're done with that day. You know, and we don't have to think about it at all. Because the next time I come to work, I'm probably going to have completely different patients, work with completely different people, and it's a whole different experience. The only time I've brought the work home is, you know, in real sad situations or something like that, that it just kind of bothers me for a day or so, but it's really not bringing the job home. It's just being a normal person having emotions. But anyway, I do like that. I like that when we're home, we are home. And I'm not somewhere else in my head. I am with Brian, you know? Although he tells me stuff, like he told me something last night. I don't remember him telling me that. I don't know if I'm zoning out, if I'm falling asleep. He was sitting here. I was laying on the couch there under my blanket, and I don't remember him telling me something. He says he did, but, you know, maybe I dozed off. I don't know. Anyway, it's funny, though. It's, you know, that's just, it's part of life. Anyway, I've rambled much too long. I am sorry, but I have missed you all so much. This channel, all you've been getting is videos and me saying hey, and we've had no interaction. So I really wanted to interact with you guys today and just check in on you. I'm doing okay. I'm really doing okay. I'm very, very excited. I made me a burger. It does, Jennifer. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that so much. Hey girl, just got here. Did you get new wedding dress? Pit Dog, yes, I have a new dress that I am wearing to the wedding. I am getting married in a white dress with periwinkle blue flowers in it. And it's very pretty. It's very cute. It will be fine. So Brian goes, oh yeah, get my hopes up about the white dress and then you change it. He's totally teasing me. But he keeps saying that. I'm going to strangle him if he does it again. Anyway, But yeah, so I made me a burger and a baked potato earlier for a late lunch. I have no plans the rest of the afternoon. I'm gonna go get me a Starbucks, and I may just go walk around Target just to have something to do. Do you ever just do that? Just go walk around Target? You don't need anything, you just go walk. It will be so nice with the girls' dresses. I think so too, Lori. I mean, Annette, I think it's gonna be perfect. And then my little flower girl's just wearing a white dress with a periwinkle sash. That will be perfect. It's so pretty, and the blue always looks good on you. Thank you, Lori. I think so too. You know what Brian wants to do? Brian wants to do a group pull after the wedding. I'm like, dude, my wedding night? You want to do a group pull? Are you crazy? What do y'all think? I'm 7 years older than my husband, and our birthdays are like, oh, that's so cool, Kim. Are you in, Lori? Brian goes, I think it would be cool to be in your wedding dress and me be in my, suit and everything, and all of us in our stuff, and go down and do a huge group pull. It's true. Like he said, it would be my player's card and all of our money, and we would win big. Nancy. Well, then I guess we're going to do that on our wedding night. We can, why not? Why not? I will tell him that you guys are in favor of the group pull. He said, let's do a $200 a person group pull, and we could all go in on it. And we could go live and do it. I'm like, Exactly, Lori. That's what he said. That's what he said. Do it on Money Mansion. We'll make all this money. Hi, Norma. We just have to tell him to cash out when we get a lot. But yeah, I think we should. I vote you should. Doyle said yes too. All right, Nancy, I will tell Brian we are all in for a group pull on the wedding night. Hey, that's one way for everybody to see us in our wedding stuff. We can just go downstairs, do the group pull live on our Slots of Fun with Brian and Debbie first married group pull. I thought it was a dumb idea. Now it's sounding really good. We have to see part of your wedding. Are you and Brian practicing your dancing? Brian said he does not dance, but at the reception, I'm going to play music, and I'm going to make him at least hold me and sway a little bit. That's it. Did the $1 Million Dragon Cat... Oh, Lisa, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. But Brian just doesn't do good on those machines. He's won one hand pay, but it wasn't a good one. And so he's very, very negative on those high limit, on the high limit room period at Resorts World. He just hasn't had a lot of luck there. But we will see. I think it'll be fun. I know, Carrie, that would be amazing. I just don't know how, we'll see. We'll see. I think it would be pretty incredible. That peach is still here. It's that peach. I shouldn't have eaten the peach. Anyway, it was really good. Did you hear if Rick is coming? I have not heard from him, Lori, at all. That's true, Jennifer. I'll tell him that. I will tell him that. No, I haven't heard from him. I know that Ron and Ange can't come. I mean, that is a definite. Pretty sure Easy is not coming. That's pretty much a definite. I have not heard from Rick. I did send him an invitation, but I have not heard from him. The cool thing is, you guys are gonna get to meet Lori, my friend. Jody. You'll get to meet Jody, and you get to meet Vanessa. For those of you who have not met Vanessa, so Vanessa and Jody will both be there. So I'm so excited for that. Jody and Vanessa have met. Carrie and Jody have met, but the rest of you have not met them, so I'm super excited. I know, it's going to be so cool, Lori. I'm so excited. I'm just like a little kid getting ready to go to Disney. I just am so excited. I really am. And 45 days is nothing. It is nothing. It is going to fly by. This weekend I work. The next weekend we are going to visit with Brian's sisters, hopefully, and go to church. The next weekend, I believe maybe Vegas, maybe. The next weekend I work. The next weekend, maybe Vegas. And then the next weekend, I work. That's Halloween. I have to work Halloween so I can be off for the wedding. And then the next weekend will be the wedding. Is that not crazy? It's insane what is coming up over the next 7 weeks. I cannot believe it. I'm so excited. Anyway, it's going to be amazing. So thank you guys for joining me. I am going to go get a hot chocolate and go get my car washed because I can. I pay a certain amount and I can get my car washed every single day. There's some leaves on my floorboard and I want to vacuum them out. Plus, I have about 8 Celsius drinks in the back of my car, cherry Coke, that I need to bring up and put in my fridge. And I need to take my garbage out because our flowers were disgusting and they're in there and I need to take those down to the garbage. And I think that's it. So I'm glad I went live. I'm glad I got to see you guys. Pray for me over these next weeks that I get it all done and that we hang in there. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Yeah, hit the thumbs up if you can. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to this little channel. This little channel has stayed at 1,600 for an eternity. Yeah, I'm glad I went live too, Nancy. I thought it was a lot of fun. Anyway, I do have a video coming out. Brian and I went shopping yesterday, and I'll probably put it out on Friday. Oh, thank you, Darcy. Thanks, Annette. Thank you, Lori. Thank you to my amazing Dream Team moderators. I appreciate you being here. Luckily, we didn't have no crazies in here today. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and I cannot wait to see you in a couple of weeks on Slots of Fun with Brian and Debbie. All right, guys, we will see you later. Thank you. I will tell him, Jennifer. I'll talk to him tomorrow or the middle of the night. We'll see you later. Bye, guys. I can't close it. There we go.